Like this GM TV, you ain't gonna have the gyms out of the city. Let the folks know what we got today.
This is Edwin White-Schultz out of Mobile, Alabama, University of North Alabama, safety.
And what you got with you?
I got my dog Carlos and I got Dimitri.
Yeah. Hello, so you know what I'm saying? Let the people know what you do.
Hey man, I rap, man. My name is CJB. You gotta check me out on Instagram. Official CJB. On YouTube, it's just CJB.
Alright, so you know what I'm saying? Edwin, you know what I'm saying? It's your first time on here. So let the people know where you from, what neighborhood you from.
Man, I'm from all around Mobile, man. My mama done moved like 5-6 times. I done stayed in Navico, I done stayed on DIP, I done stayed in West Mobile, Tillman's Corner, I done stayed in Pritchard. Yeah, I'm from everywhere.
Alright, you know what I'm saying? Like let the people know how many siblings you have.
I got 5 brothers. One right there around the cut. One of them downstairs playing the game. One at Mississippi State trying to do his little football stuff there. He trying to walk on or whatever. And I got one brother in jail, and then the other one with his dad.
Alright, now I was growing up with all 5 siblings.
Man, growing up with my brothers, all we want to do is play with each other, play outside, play football, anything outside until the street lights came on. So we was always outside doing something, trying to stay out of trouble.
Yeah. So what high school you ended up going to?
I ended up going to UMS-Wright for football, and then I ended up going to Baker my senior year.
You went to Baker your senior year.
Yeah.
What happened with that?
Man, some stuff at my at UMS got me got some little trouble with that, but also some other stuff going on that I ain't like, so I ended up just finishing my school year out at Baker. I didn't even finish my senior football season.
Yeah, so you didn't finish your senior. So how you got the scholarships and to get to school?
Oh yeah, I already had offers coming out of my freshman year. My first offer was Tennessee. My second offer was Ole Miss, and my third offer was Mississippi State after my freshman year. And then the school I ended up going to out of high school was Kansas. That was the only school I was talking to besides Tennessee, because I was committed to Tennessee for a long time. And then they were still talking to me. They knew the whole situation, and they just stuck it out with me. And I ended up going to Kansas because the coaching staff at Tennessee got fired.
All right, we're going to rewind this song, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you got into football, you know what I'm saying, at a young age?
I've been playing football since I was 3. So I always play age group older too. I always played up. So my mama signed me up for Major Ravens. That's where I started out my football career. With y'all probably know C.J. Evans. He was at Austin P. Now he at Middle Tennessee State. Tanaka Scott, he was at Kansas. Now he at North Alabama with me. AJ Finley, he in the NFL now for the Los Angeles Chargers. Played at Ole Miss. Who else? Chris Draine. He just got drafted to the Broncos. Played at Missouri. My mama signed me up with them. I played with them for a long time, and then ended up going to 8 Mile.
All right, so y'all had an all-star team?
Yeah, we had an all-star team before we even knew it. So yeah.
All right, so you played for 8 Mile. Like, what position you were playing? I mean, when you was in the league, like what position you playing to play?
I started off, I always been a defensive player. I started off defensive end, knocking heads off. And then when I got to 8 Mile, that's when Markel Rocker and the 8 Mile Giants, they turned me into a little offensive star too, because I played receiver, running back, and I played middle linebacker, played punt return. I did it all really out of park ball, and I ended up playing quarterback too a little bit.
Yeah, so Little League football help you get like a good foundation for your game right now?
Yeah, I think coming out of Mobile especially, we got so many athletes down here. We all just competitive and we want to win. And then park ball really just brought the aggression out, the aggression to win, the aggression to just like please your people, please the fans, and please your family. So yeah, park ball definitely helped a lot.
I heard at that time, you know what I'm saying, park ball, what that was in the NYLC?
NYLC, yeah.
Now they crash, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Man, park ball ain't the same no more. They changing names to every team now. And then I feel like it ain't about the kids no more. The kids playing against each other, competing. It's about the parents and money getting involved, and who want to be on the best team, who want to make an all-star team. That's what I feel like it's about now.
Do you like an all-star team? Like, do it matter at a little league age about that being putting an all-star team together, getting all your best players and competing again?
Man, it really don't matter as long as you got the right coaching staff. We just blessed to have all them kids on the team. Like, ain't nobody go out and just recruit. You know what I mean, Chris Draine ended up leaving us, going to 8 Mile, and we played them the next year and we beat them. So, I mean, a bunch of people out there at 8 Mile Park know about that on homecoming.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it really just the right coaching staff. Luckily, I got blessed with Coach Kell, Coach Jermaine, Coach Pooh, and all them good coaches.
Alright, so we're gonna go back to your high school, you know what I'm saying? Like, what type of person you was in high school?
Man, I was excited, young. I came in at the other school I went to, UMS-Wright at 8th grade, and I was just excited to be there, you feel me? Because I knew what I wanted to do. I came over there to play football, besides being recruited to the other high schools or whatever. So 8th grade, I was already practicing with high school. And once I got in that field and going against high school, I was like, yeah, this my thing right here.
In middle school, what school you went to?
Middle school, I went to Phillips Preparatory, and then I ended up going to UMS my 8th grade. I transferred after 7th grade.
So from going to public school to private school, like what the biggest difference to you was? Since you did both of them.
They got privilege. That's all they was. Privilege. You know, we came up from nothing, so they got way more stuff than I can ever ask for or get. So yeah.
Alright, so what you took y'all you took UMS-Wright to state, help taking the state how many years?
Yeah, we got 3 state championships.
Yeah.
So I would have had 4 if I would have played my senior, but yeah, what it is.
And before then, y'all had turned to slop, huh?
You said what?
Before you came, they was slop before.
Before I came, they was like losing in the playoffs,
Yeah.
or going to state like every 5 years, something like that.
Yeah, cause
So nobody really wanted to go to watch no UMS games before I got there. So
yeah, because I think the last person was Brandon Gibson now.
yeah, they way before my time. Yeah,
They played for 8 Mile with me.
yeah, they from the park.
Yeah. So, alright, you said you did that. You did that right there. Like, what the biggest game you had in high school? What meant the most to you?
The big, none of my state championship game was big to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was I play our rivalry game against Andalusia. They a team a little bit close to Evergreen. That's our huge rivalry. And what that was my junior year. I ended up playing quarterback, running back. We just couldn't score on offense, so they had to use me on offense. I ended up scoring a touchdown, ran back a kick return to win the game, caught a pick to end the game. I won Player of the Week, and then we ended up seeing them again in the playoffs. And it was a close game, ended up beating them. And I had a broke finger. One of my bones came out my finger. Yeah, and they came out again that game, and we still ended up winning. I ended up catching the interception. So that's a huge game we played. Them and when I played Baker my senior year, because there's a lot of trash talking. Because people ain't believe them white boys weren't scared of them Baker boys at all.
Yeah. So you just said something about you breaking your finger, right? You ever heard, like, you talked to somebody from Mobile that did the draft process?
Actually, one of my football coaches at North Alabama been through the draft process. I'm also close. I talked to DJ James, DJ, Chris, Score.
Yeah.
I talked to all them boys. We done all worked out together and came up together. So I talked to all them about the draft process.
You know how who the boys I was doing? Nah, it was Kenny DeWinston, you know what I'm saying? He played basketball. And I think he was good. And he had a tear in the knee, and he didn't make it to the league or something because of an injury he had before then. So I want to ask you, what's your thoughts on LeBron James' son getting drafted? And I seen him had the heart problem.
I mean, I ain't got no problem with it, you feel me? Because just us being African Americans in general is tough out here in the world. And that's just his father, that's generational wealth right there.
Yeah.
So he also Like his son is like a good athlete too, and he gonna be under LeBron. Ain't like he gonna come in and start off rip. So he gonna work his way up there, and hey, the sky the limit for them.
Alright. So after, you know what I'm saying, you won your state, you went to Baker. Like what made you said because they changed school, you know what I'm saying? That was the only thing. Who else your second team was besides Tennessee and Kansas?
I really was a hard commit to Tennessee. I was committed to Tennessee like my sophomore summer going to junior year, so I wasn't really going nowhere. I was staying in the SEC, and then Bama and Auburn came in last minute and talked to me. They wanted me to come to some private camps or whatever, but I wasn't really changing my mind for real. And you know, if you're not a crazy recruit, a high star like a 5-star coming out of Mobile, they really ain't gonna put no pressure on you until the last minute because you in state. So I really was going to the team that wanted me and needed me instead of a team that just wanted me because I'm from Alabama.
What's your biggest, you know what I'm saying, advice you can give to somebody like from Mobile and they, you know what I'm saying, the recruitment process and the tips you can give to, you know what I'm saying, high school players?
Go where you got connection and connection with the coaches. Because some coaches, they'll lie to you. They'll tell you what you want to hear. Make sure you know the scheme. They got your major. The atmosphere, like the community, the fans, all that. Make sure you know what you're getting yourself into before you get there. Because what I often say, I was committed to Kansas under Les Miles. He got fired. So when I got there, I lost 2 head coaches before I got to college. And, a whole new staff came in, and it's not what I thought it was gonna be. But I mean, we both was new, so I tried to work under them, and I guess I wasn't what they needed, and now I'm at North Alabama with my head coach that was at Kansas before them.
All right. So how they replace you, or they just ain't why ain't give you that much PTO?
My freshman year, I understood I was a freshman. I ain't had no field experience, so I understood that. But I was coming in to the cleanup out, little freshman cleanup crew, coming in when I can. I played my whole freshman year special team. That's how you earn your spot. Earn your spot on special team, then go play on defense. And then coming into that sophomore year, I got bigger, stronger, faster. I was in the rotation to run with the ones before fall camp. And then they brought in a transfer from Purdue. And they set up and told me in the office, they was like, he played 1,000 snaps in the Big Ten, so we're going to play him. And then if we got time to put you in, we're going to put you in too. So me being the smart person I am, I called my people and, told my people, we're going to redshirt this year so we don't waste no year eligibility. And we're going to go somewhere at the end of the season. So, yeah.
All right. So what's your take on the transfer portal? You know what I'm saying? That hurt.
It did. I mean, it did both because now I really like the NBA. You can trade, basically. And it's like money now because NIL good. NIL is like ain't illegal no more. So it really hurts the high schoolers more than it hurt like college players. But a lot of college players don't get picked up either. So it's like a win-win. And sometimes the grass is greener, sometimes it's not. You just got to know where you want to go. And if that coaching staff over there really messing with you.
All right, how big it is how hard it is to be a student athlete?
Man, a lot of people ask me that. I mean, it's hard because you coming out of practice, you got to do schoolwork. Sometimes you don't feel like doing it. And it's just hard because you want to do something else and you really came to college for football. And then it's like you still there for school too because you're a student athlete. Student come first. And in order to play on the field, you got to have your grades up too. So it's hard. You got to be focused. You got to know what, do them 4-5 years until you get to that next level.
Yeah, but you over there shining, man. You know what I'm saying? What you got to get, How much you in the dog club here?
Man, man, I got a little something.
Shining, man.
Got a little something.
Okay, what you get there? Nah, I ain't gonna say that.
I get NIL. I get NIL.
You do?
Yeah.
I ain't know that though.
Yeah, I get NIL. How I got my NIL was playing on the field and then meeting some of the boosters and alumni. Yeah. And you play on the field, they're gonna take care of you. So.
Nah, I was finna say you got the style from KT, but that's just that Mobile.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? That's that new Mobile, bro. You know
KT was getting NIL before NIL, but we ain't gonna speak on it.
No, I ain't talking about I'm talking about the T. I was talking about the T. I'm gonna delete that part, but I was just talking about the grill, you know what I'm saying?
The definitely Mobile thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That swag. Cause you got a lot of swag, you know what I'm saying? But you just said something about the NIL, you know what I'm saying? Now, you think it's gonna be good for little kids to get NIL though?
Hell yeah. Why not? I mean, yeah. I wish we had NIL back when I was in high school, middle school, or even park ball coming up, because when I tell you the whole community that ride behind you, they will, like 8 Mile, that's what I really call my park ball team. That's where I really like felt the love from homecomings and just competitive, just playing with everybody. Yeah. That's really why I like fell in love with it. And I feel like I don't know how park ball is now because I don't really watch it no more, but 8 Mile Municipal has some dogs come out of there, and that community alone, Pritchard would have stood behind you coming up. So, yeah, I definitely think that's good for little kids. It's just, I just don't want the parents' head to get wrapped around just straight money. Yeah. Just let your kids have fun with it and the money gonna come along with it.
What about playing year round for Little League?
See, I feel like kids gotta experience other sports or they're gonna get tired of football fast. See, I played every sport growing up. I tried to do everything. Yeah. I played basketball, baseball a little bit, but I didn't want to get hit with the ball. I ain't gonna lie to you, so that was dead. I did track for a little bit, and then I did soccer. I did all that.
Yeah. So that's what I want to ask you about your name.
Go ahead.
Get into your last name.
My last name?
Yeah, get into your last name.
So my name originally Edwin White, you feel me? And then I moved out at 14. And it was just due to my mama having all my brothers. She working 2 jobs. I didn't want her to go through that. So I had moved out. I was 14 at my other high school. Moved in like one of my friends or whatever. Then I ended up moving with my white family. And I ended up, they ended up taking me to school and all that, taking care of me while my mama had to take care of my brothers. And she had 2-3 jobs. And then just the appreciation out of my heart for them, I added my last name to that, to my name. So yeah.
That's some real shit. You think you'll be out in the street, you know what I'm saying? If that ain't happening.
No,
I'm talking about like probably getting into the wrong thing and stuff, you know what I'm saying, with that little help. Or you think you was gonna lock in?
No, I would always like worry about football more than I would like what's going around me. I think they just put more discipline on me because I was like before I moved in with them, I was at my friend's house. We didn't have no curfew or none of that. Yeah. We were just having fun. We having too much fun at a young age. So yeah, too much fun.
So in college, what's your biggest game you wore?
In college, my big game. I'm gonna say, all right, I got 2 of them. My most favorite game I had played in was when we beat Texas when I was at Kansas my freshman year. Yeah. That's what ended up starting off. Kansas started being good at football toward the end of the season, and then next year we went undefeated. Then we ended up playing all the way into a bowl game. My biggest game that I played in though was my first game my coming out party last year at Montgomery. It was on ESPN. I had the whole Mobile watching. I broke the record for most tackles in the game. FCS started kickoff game. So, yeah, I won defensive player of that game. So that's my biggest game in college right now. But we looking to top that this year on ESPN.
What the hardest player you had to stick this year? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Since you
to play against?
Yeah.
The hardest player.
That you hate going against, probably a rivalry game and anything. You just be like, I don't want to play him. I don't want to hard.
I ain't gonna lie to you. When I get on the field, ain't nobody harder than me, boy. Shit.
Somebody that gave you that work, man.
I ain't know. Listen though, cause I ain't played like all the top players coming out of when I was at camp my freshman year. All the top players that was at the time with B. John Robinson. He probably the best one I've seen with my own eyes, like ever. He big, short, fast, and swole. He played for the Atlanta Falcons. He started running back. That's the best player I've ever seen though. I ain't never played against, but right now, ain't nobody I played against just straight out better than me or like killing me. That's dead. I'm from Mobile.
I'm saying it went alright. So anybody just dropped that bucket on you, remember that? You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. I remember it, but it wasn't like he ain't no clean run over. Nah, he ain't none of that. It was I give it to Anthony Mix. Used to call him Bucket Hat, White Hat, because he had a different helmet when we was at 8 Mile, and I had him went to West Mobile and came back. We really should have won that game, but
ain't now in high school. Though.
Nah, it ain't. Nah, I was killing all that. The only one that gave me a little competition was he played at Georgia in the college. Now he in the NFL. He played for I don't think he played for Kamara Lassiter, but he from up there from Tuscaloosa though. Yeah. And then some dude, Rontarius Wiggins from Jacksonville, Alabama. Them boys from North. I really Mobile. Nah, I'm saying Chris Draine probably the only like good competition I had. Him and Reggie Brayson. Reggie Brayson played at Iowa. Now he at Troy. Yeah.
All right. So let the people know like what you going for. What your major gonna be now?
My major sports management. So after college, when I make it to the league, I want to also keep sports involved too in the afterlife of football. So yeah, I'm doing sports management. That's my major.
So you said you've been working with all the other players from the city. Like you just had that injury, you know what I'm saying? So what your process was to shake back, you know what I'm saying? Like what you did
after I had my rotator cuff surgery after the end of the season, I didn't get it till March because they didn't know what was wrong with it. But I knew something wrong with my shoulder because it don't take that long to heal up for me. But it really just having the energy to go to therapy every day, doing the same stuff over and over. Like, cause I be feeling like I be ready to come back already, and they be telling me if I come back too early and I make an arm tackle or something, I'ma just re-hurt it, and I'ma have to play through the whole season, and keep going through it. And I was like, that really be the energy to just keep going, consistent to keep going to therapy. Cause you know me, I just want to play football.
Yeah. So what they had you in the little article. Last month, 2 months ago, what it was, the top four players to watch on the team? Oh, yeah, that was the NFL draft combine prospects watch list for this year. I was on that. They also came out with the top 40 safeties, or top 30 safeties come back FCS. And then today came out the top 10, but they had me in the honorable mentions. But I definitely got something for them next year. That's all we're going to talk about. So you felt the way again?
Yeah, no idea, man. None of them do better than me on there. They just had more. We had 2 bye weeks. That's what really messed us up. Yeah. That's the only thing that messed us up. If not, my stats would have been a little bit higher.
All right. Like, to you want to try to, like, be in the Senior Bowl?
Yeah, that's always been a dream of mine, be in the Senior Bowl. Deshaun Davis, who my football coach, now he the linebacker coach, he came through the Senior Bowl. Him and Trey Williams, all them came. I was at the game, and I would tell him about that. I showed him his highlights, what games I was at and everything. And I would tell him how that's a big goal of mine to come back to the city and have all the fans cheering for you because you from Mobile. So yeah. And then my boy Chris and DJ just did that, so definitely fun. They should have had Skull in there too, but.
Yeah, Eric got that far too.
Eric did too? Yeah, they should have had him in there too.
All right. When you make it to the league, what the first thing you'll buy?
Probably buy my mama a car. She said she didn't want no house, so just buy her a car, get me and then get me situated after little mini camp. Cause they keep you in the hotel. People don't tell you about that. They keep you in the hotel before you actually like get all your money, go through a little mini camp or whatever, and then probably get somewhere, get like a little apartment or something, nothing too crazy. So yeah, I ain't gonna spend all my money that fast. Nah, start investing and stuff.
You already started looking into the business line, or?
Nah, I mean, it's some stuff I want to do, but that's just right now at the time.
All right, who you training with now?
I train with Erlen Reese. He played at he been my trainer since like 8th grade. I've been training with him since 8th grade. He trained a bunch of people, like a bunch of kids that's coming up now. Some kids out of Mobile Christian, out of Daphne, out of Fairhope. He trained anywhere. But that's why I train. Erlen Reese, he played receiver at South Alabama. Now he just the trainer for everybody.
I'm saying, what about shout him out for people a little more?
Oh, Erlen Reese on Facebook. Erlen, Erling, last name Riis. So yeah, find him on Facebook.
Nah, so we're gonna wrap this up if I get something in with your boy. Like what you want to tell the people, you know what I'm saying, why they should check out your games or what, you know what I'm saying?
Man, people should watch me play, especially next year. We on ESPN at 6 o'clock, August 24th versus SEMO. Y'all gonna see a little Sean Taylor, Ed Reed. That's why I model my game after. I like to hit, so y'all gonna see a lot of hitting. I don't shy away from contact at all, and I play with a little style, a little aggression. So y'all gonna love to see, and I like to win. So yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Alright, where they can find you at on social media?
On Instagram, Edwin_White1. On Facebook, Edwin White. On Twitter, the Edwin White 6 or something like that. And I ain't gonna shout out my email, but I mean y'all looking at, you feel me?
Finish out your email out?
Nah. Y'all looking to do some NIL from Mobile or anywhere. I'm interested. Just hit my line on Instagram. Most likely that's when I'm responding, or Twitter. And I appreciate Trent for the interview.